I woke up to find the car windows covered in white and my heart filled with excitement. It was snowing. I wanted to get out and play in the snow, but no matter how hard I pulled the door, it would not move because the snow had piled up outside. In that moment, I realized something was wrong, and my joy quickly turned into panic. I shook my husband awake and asked him to try the other side, but the door stayed stuck. He did not seem to see the danger and instead tried to start the car to push through the snow. The engine roared twice and then died completely. I slumped in my seat in disbelief. Overnight, the snow had gotten so deep it buried our entire car. My husband searched the back seat for tools while I reached for my phone to call for help, but there was no signal on this remote road. The unease spread through the car like cold air. I touched my round belly and my nerves grew worse. My husband tried to calm me. He gave me food to keep my strength and helped me lie down in the back seat. Once I felt a little better, he kept looking for supplies and found a pack of candles. He lit them with a match. The weak flame gave a bit of light and warmth. At that moment, we both believed it would just be a few hours before everything was fine. But 5 hours later, the snow outside grew heavier. Even the tall road signs were disappearing. We started to panic. My husband kicked at the trunk, but the wall of snow would not move. We gathered what little food we had and divided it carefully using tissue so it could last longer. Time passed, and the temperature in the car kept dropping. Frost formed on the windows. We huddled together and tried not to move except when eating or drinking. My only wish was that someone would find us soon. That night, as we dozed off, we suddenly heard knocking on the outside of the car. My husband woke me and called out, but silence followed. Just when our hope faded, the knocking came again, even louder. We shouted and pounded the roof in excitement, begging for help. But in the next second, it all stopped again, leaving only the sound of the storm. I pressed the horn, but the car would not start and no sound came out. The sudden silence broke me, and I cried in my husband's arms. After I calmed down, my husband decided we could not just wait. He tried melting the frozen snow at the window with candle flames, but the ice was too thick. I turned on my phone one more time, and to my surprise, there was a signal. My heart raced as I called my dad. The moment I heard his voice, all my fear poured out, and I begged him to rescue us. But I was too shaken to explain where we were. My husband reached for the phone, but I could not let go. Then the phone died. The car went quiet again. My husband lowered his head in disappointment, and I knew he blamed me for wasting our chance. From then on, we barely spoke. The silence in the car was suffocating. Days later, a snowplow appeared in the distance and pushed through the heavy snow. We screamed and hit the windows as loud as we could, but the sound of the machine was too strong, and the driver kept going. Hope rose and fell until even my strong husband broke down and hit the car.